Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you have not done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, you may do so after the ceremony at the Plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card lock-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card, as you will need it to place your order for photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Ivan Neo, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 57th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 10th session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. May I now invite our Principal and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. So Wai Wah, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. So, please.
Mr. Ivan Neo, the Executive Vice President for Operations at the SIA Engineering Company. Distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome to the 57th graduation ceremony of Singapore Polytechnic. This year we see the 57th batch of students graduating from Singapore's first Polytechnic. I congratulate all 5,577 graduates from the diploma, post-diploma, and WSQ courses. And in particular, the 314 of you here who will be receiving your certificates at this session. This must be a proud moment for you and your family. Indeed, this marks an important milestone in your life. Over the last few years, you have learned hard, worked hard, played hard. The things that you learned, the friendships you have forged, the trials and the triumphs that have helped you to grow. I hope all this will form an indelible part of your memory. And in years to come, I hope you'll find in these experiences a source of joy and strength. As you graduate and leave SP, do not for a moment think that your learning journey has come to an end. Whether you are moving on to university or straight to the workplace or elsewhere, you should continue to learn. You should continually deepen your skills and hone your craft. You should build on what you've learned here in SP to develop yourself further. You need to see yourself as a lifelong learner, always learning and relearning until the day you retire, and even beyond that. To help you in your journey of lifelong learning, SP has also transformed ourselves. We are now a poly for all ages, not just teenagers. We've always had adults in our classroom, but going forward, we'll be more intentional in how we develop programs for our adults, with a syllabi more tailored for their needs in the workplace and delivered in a manner more accessible for working people. In other words, as you commence your working life, whether this year or a few years later, SP will continue to provide you the learning resources that you need. We will continue to support you in your continuous learning journey. We want to be your lifelong partner in learning. We want to see you here again on campus as an adult student. So in closing, once again, graduates, congratulations, goodbye, and see you again.
Thank you, Mr. So. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this morning is Mr. Ivan Neo, Executive Vice President, Operations of SIA Engineering Company. Mr. Neo joined Singapore Airlines as an apprentice aircraft maintenance engineer in 1975, after graduating from the Singapore Polytechnic with a diploma in mechanical engineering and a certificate in aeronautical engineering. Under the company, he became a licensed aircraft engineer and served in various capacities in its engineering division. Mr. Neo continued his service in SIA Engineering Company when it was formed in 1992 and was appointed Senior Vice President in 2007. He was appointed Executive Vice President, Operations in 2016 and is currently in charge of the operations of aircraft and component services, line maintenance and fleet management, as well as the support services of marketing and sales and facilities development. Mr. Neo received his Bachelor of Science honours from the University of London and a Master of Business and Technology from the University of New South Wales. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Ivan Neo to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Neo, please.
Principal and CEO, Singapore Polytechnic, Mr. So Wai Hua. Deputy Principal, ACAD, Mr. Lim Peng Han. Director of School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering, Dr. Chong Chi Wai. Graduates, parents, lecturers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here at the graduation ceremony today of the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering Diploma Program. My heartiest congratulations to all graduates. Each one of you has devoted time and energy, make personal sacrifices to pursue your goal of academic achievement. Through 3 years of dedication and hard work, and with the support and encouragement of your family, you have successfully and deservedly earned this diploma. My congratulations also go out to your parents and loved ones who must be very proud of your achievement. Like you, I'm also a graduate of the Singapore Polytechnic, having gone through a 5-year apprenticeship program with Singapore Airlines, which sponsored my studies at the Polytechnic and trained me for the aircraft maintenance engineer's license. I'd like to briefly share with you my life journey in Singapore Airlines after graduating from the Singapore Polytechnic, the career opportunities available in the aerospace industry, a day in the life of an aircraft technician and engineer, and finally, what the future holds for the industry. The diploma course at the Singapore Polytechnic gave me a strong foundation in the basic and aeronautical engineering knowledge and skills. The practical application of theories to project work at the Polytechnic, coupled with technical training at Singapore Airlines, gave me a secure and confident footing to start my career as an engineer in the aerospace industry. As you are aware, the aerospace industry is highly regulated with stringent and exacting quality and safety standards. Not surprisingly, a company in this industry has to be a high reliability organization. The work in the aerospace industry calls for discipline, precision, attention to details, and full adherence to approved processes and standard operating procedures. A single lapse can result in very serious consequences. As we are upholding aviation safety, the very lives of the people are in our hand. I learned my first lesson on the importance of maintaining a high level of professionalism in my years at the Polytechnic. And this has been a fundamental influence in my career to this day. Singapore is a global aviation hub with more than 100 international aerospace companies located here. This has created many high value-add jobs and opportunities for our people. The aerospace industry in Singapore is a key growth sector and contributes more than 8.4 billion annual output and employ close to 20,000 people, of which 90% are skilled. My company, SIA Engineering, and its 17 joint ventures in Singapore contribute to more than half of the 8.4 billion output and employs about 45% of the workforce in the aerospace industry. Many major OEMs have made their regional headquarters in Singapore. This includes players like engine manufacturer Rolls-Royce, Pratt & Whitney, General Electric, aircraft manufacturers like Boeing, Airbus, Bombardier, Embraer, and component OEM like Thales. In fact, on 20th April 2017, the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore unveils plan to transform Singapore aviation through the Air Transport Industry Transformation Map, or ITM for short. This plan will create better jobs and career opportunities for workers in the aviation sector, as well as to support its growth and competitiveness and create 8,000 new jobs in the sector by 2025. There are many exciting jobs in the aerospace industries. Besides technical positions like technicians and engineers, where they are typically trained through an apprenticeship program, other career opportunities include planners, sales engineers, quality engineers, logistics, and customer service personnel. Apart from the rewards of intrinsic job satisfaction and abundant opportunities for career advancement, salaries in the aerospace industry are very competitive. To give you a quantitative sense, SIA Engineering pays its technicians about 50,000 and engineers about 95,000 a year. So what is a day in the life of a technician or engineer? A typical day would start with handling aircraft transiting at the airport. This means they will be performing inspection, defect rectification, as well as refilling the aircraft for flight. They interact with the pilots and cabin crew and ensure that the aircraft is airworthy. The job carries a heavy responsibility as the engineer or certifying technician certifies that the aircraft is fit for flight. Depending on the aircraft type, a team handling a transit will comprise an engineer or a certifying technician with 1 to 3 technicians. The engineers and technicians also perform scheduled night stop or phase checks whenever the aircraft is on the ground for a longer duration of time. Those working in the hangars will be involved in heavier scheduled checks ranging from a week to 2 months or more. The interesting part of the job is that there's never a down moment, especially if you like working with your hands and if you pride yourself in rectifying and resolving aircraft defects. You could also be deployed overseas at short notice as part of the Aircraft on Ground, or AOG team, to rectify aircraft that are grounded in other countries because of defects. There are also opportunities for you to be posted overseas to run the operations in line stations. SIA Engineering Apprenticeship Scheme takes in Polytechnic graduates to be trained as technicians over 1 year, and university engineering graduates to be trained as licensed aircraft engineers over 44 months. We are in talks with universities to develop a program specifically for Polytechnic graduates so that they can have a shorter apprenticeship to qualify as licensed aircraft engineer whilst obtaining a bachelor's degree at the end of the studies. For me, it has been a journey of continuous learning and personal development. I worked my way through the hangar floor as an apprentice, then as a licensed aircraft engineer, and moved up the corporate ladder into management positions, while at the same time furthering my studies. I'm as passionate about my job now as the day I joined SIA in 1975. I now oversee all the operational divisions within SIA Engineering, which have more than 4,000 staff. A fair number of the management team in Singapore Airlines and SIA Engineering, as well as heads of departments in the aviation authorities and leaders in the Singapore aerospace industry, rose to the ranks of licensed aircraft engineers and are graduates from the Polytechnics. Aviation is at the frontier of new and exciting technologies that will revolutionize air travel and aerospace engineering. We will continue to see the introduction of new generation airplanes, such as the Boeing B787, the B777X, and Airbus A350, which will usher in the need for new engineering competencies and skill sets. Many existing jobs will be transformed, and innovation and smart technologies will prevail in the industry. Our engineers and technicians will soon be using electronic tablets to assess aircraft manuals, check the status of aircraft, computerized systems before the aircraft arrives at the airport, order spare parts ahead of time for defect rectification, and certify for the work done electronically using handheld devices. In the near future, the aircraft will be scanned when it comes into the hangar for checks. Drones will be used to inspect the aircraft, and collaborative robots or cobots will be deployed to assist humans in changing out heavy components. We are planning for hangars and apron of the future at Changi Airport Terminal 5, where technologies and innovative tools will be widely deployed. There will be a need for skill sets like data analysis and operations research, besides the current technical maintenance skills. The Skills Future programs of the various institutes will continually enable us to train and acquire new competencies, and the continual pursuit of skills mastery. Lifelong learning will be the norm, as what the principal has said just now. In conclusion, I encourage you to embark on learning as you start the next journey of your life, whether you are embarking on a career or continuing your studies. As you go through the next phase of life, there will always be ups and downs. Let your dreams take flight, and don't let the fear of falling keep you from soaring. Let me end here with a short story of the 4-minute mile run. I'm not sure whether you have heard of this, but I thought this is something I'd like to share with you. This run took place on 6th of May, 1954 at Oxford University, so it's about 63 years ago. The 4-minute mile was supposed to be impossible, but this gentleman, Roger Bannister, thought otherwise. For those who are more familiar with the metric system, 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers, or 4 rounds of the standard running track of 400 meters each. So a 4-minute mile means clocking 1 minute per 400 meters. Well, Roger went on to break the 4-minute barrier, running the distance in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. Do you know what happened after that? Roger Bannister's record was broken 46 days later, and the mile record has since been rewritten numerous times. Roger Bannister believed, through positive thinking, planning, and hard work, he made the impossible possible. The biggest obstacle is not external, it's always internal. Once Roger Bannister achieved the 4-minute mile, others also believed and achieved. Believe, and you will be able to overcome all challenges ahead. Congratulations once again on your graduation, and I wish you all the best in your studies or careers ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Neo. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This morning, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 314 graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering, Dr. Chong Chi Wei, to present the diplomas. Dr. Chong, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering.
Cruz Carlo Emmanuel Gonzal. Fu Yuanru. Go Kai Lun Brendan. Gordon Ko Yong Feng. Haikal Anwar bin Hanes. Hao Junfei. Hong Xiao Long. Lo Xue Ching. Li Siyuan. Tei Jianhua. Ahmad Hakim bin Salim. Alfred Ng Hock Chie. Alvin Ko Jun Ming. Amirul Irfan bin Abdul Razak. Amos Ng Yuang Hao. Amos Timothy Wong Jun Han. Ang Jian Xuan. Ang Rui Yan Henry. Ang Wei Liang. Ang Wei Ming. Ashwin Ananthamani. Asadullah Khan bin Muhammad Hussein. Benedict Choi Kok Wing. Bradley Luke Chang Hao Jie. Caesar Ian Paul Reynant Garcia. Chai Ziguang James. Chan Jia Cheng. Chan Jia Xiang. Chan Jingjie Jonathan. Chan Lok Ping. Chan Wei Long Jimmy. Chen Fan Yi. Cheng Chinwei Darren. Cheong Kai-yang Caius, Cheong Ming Wei, Sherlyn Ko Jie Ning, Chester Tiu Kai Lie, Chu Wen Long Marcus, Chin Kian Hua, Chong Ching Hung, Chong Rong Xiang, Chao Jiawen Darrell, Chao Kok Un, Chua Ming Tze, Chua Wei Xiang, Chua Zisheng Darrell, Chung Han Jie, Clarence Fu Chuan Wei, Clementine Ka Kai, Darren Ng Ting Hao, Darren Ng Ting Hao, Darren Ong Wee Leong, Daryl Tiao, David Sangaran, Elfie Hafian bin Suhaimi, Ethan Yu bin Galliston, Yu Ko King, Francis Joshua Mariadas Benjamin, Gerald Pei Zong Xian, Gerald Tan Boon Chen, Geraldine Tan Wei Tian, Giam Wing Yen Abigail, Go Yi Liang, Go Keng Hui, Heng Jianzong Stanley, Ho Yi Ken, Ignatius Go Jia Hui, Jamie Wun Ji Xiang, Jayaprakash Muthuzagan, Jeron Lim Yi Chuan, Jonick Lo Yu Cheng, Jovan Ong Chong Ming, Kartik Prathaban, Kelly Tan, Kelvin Ng Kai Wen, Khairul Izzat bin Azmi, Ko Eun Rui Jaren, Ko Wei Wen, Ku Chi Chen, Lai Zhao Yan, Lam Wei Tat Darren, Lo Shui Lam Brenda, Li Ming Jie, Li Yan Liang, Li Yi Edmund, Leong Ka Kit, Leong Kai Feng, Liu Yongzi, Lim Jia Hao, Lim Jia Rong, Lim Jing Chuan, Lim Jun Wei, Lim Xian Gip, Lim Shin Cheong Nicholas, Lim Zhi Hong, Lin Zhan Chen, Lincoln Jagathesan, Liu Mu Yao, Lo Jia Wen Brian, Loi Wen Yang, Lok Wai Man John, Lu Jun Hui, Lui Jun Chong, Lo Yu Ting, Lam Kai Wen Calvin, Luqman Ashraf bin Muzakir, Luqman Hakim bin Abdul Razak, Ma Jiahui, Mark Hansel Corpus Sepp, Marcus Au Bun Hui, Muhammad Amar Abu Bakar, Muhammad Yazin bin Muhammad Ibrahim, Muhammad Danish bin Qasim, Muhammad Fadul Rahman bin Rabani, Muhammad Hakim bin Fadul Rahman, Muhammad Idris bin Abdul Jafar, Muhammad Irfan bin Arshad, Muhammad Nazifi bin Nazaruddin, Muhammad Raihan bin Roslan, Muhammad Rehan bin Raif, Muhammad Rushaidi Arfan bin Razali, Muhammad Shabirin bin Kamali, Muhammad Shafiq bin Omar, Narin Kumar Tamil Selvan, Ng Hong Zi, Ng Huan Huat, Ng Jingyu, Ng Wenxiu, Nicholas Hao Zhong Han, Nicholas Lee Zheng Ting, Nikki Lim Chun Ming, Nirma Rajan L. Krishnan, Nur Izzuddin bin Jamaluddin, O Jia Hao, Ong Han Sheng, Ong Kai Le, Ong Keng Leong, Pang Kang Kwan, Pang Wei Han, Sean, Pang Yong Xun, Pang Zheng Yao, Joel, R. Giant, R. Samasantosh, Rashesh D. Selvasegaran, Ray Tan Yu Kang, Ren Yu Yang, Roka Sandesh, Ryan Ong, S. Navin Ganesh, Saleh bin Shadali, Sean Ong Zeng Seong, Xiao Ming Kiet, Seng Wan Jia, Solomon Joshua Mark, Sung Min Kyung, Syed Mashum Ali bin Muhammad Arif Mareka, Syed Muhammad Akif bin Syed Qasim Al-Mutha, Syed Usman Syed Ahmad Kabir, Sito Hao Xuan, Louis, Tam Bo Wen, Tan Yi Singh, Tan Gim Yao, Tan Hong Wei, Tan Jie Hao, Tan Jui Singh Darren, Tan Kai Bun Kevin, Tan Marcus, Tan Pei Hong, Tan Rui Jie, Tan Zi Siet Nicholas, Tan Yen Zhuo Sean, Tan Yi Xuan, Tei Ting Chen, Teo Chong Hao, Teo Jing Chung, Teo Wilson, Terry Wong Chiu Ho, To Jia Sheng Wesley, To Yao Hui, Vijay Marimutu, Wan Abrahim Shah bin Wan Azlan Shah, Wang Ting Hao, Wayne Lau, Weng Ming Long, Wong Jun Long Glendon, Wong Tai Lim, Wu Kai Xiang, Yap Xiao Fei Naomi, Yo Kei Hong, Yin Shi Jing Joseph, Yogi Prantoro bin Sulaiman, Zachary Ngui Cheng Hong, Zai Chang Rui, Zhang Runze, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Mechatronics and Robotics. Chen Kun Yen, Gavin Lim Kang Jie, Lao Song En, Ernest, Tay Wei Chen Gabriel, Aranjit Singh Travis, Abdullah Farooq bin Zulkifli, Ahmed Mushtaqdin bin Hassan Muhammad, Benjamin Ong Jian Ping, Chen Junwei, Cheng Yi Bin, Chong Yong Shin, Chu Sing Han, Noah, Chua Jin Jun, Chua San De, David Chong Tek Wai, Gerwin Lee Si Yen, Ho Kai Ying Calvin, Hu Jun Jie, Ignatius Tan Kok Hien, Jody Ng Lee Min, Joel Wee Jie Wei, Joshua Chua Jie Hing, Justin Kwek Zeng Ting, Ko Ta Min, Lee Chuan Sheng, Lee Xiaowen, Sean, Leroy Ang Wen Yang, Lim Tse Hang, Herman, Lim Heng Kiet, Lim Jing Xuan, Lim Jun Hao Derek, Liao Su Xian, Liu Wei Feng, Lo Jun Wen, Mashairi bin Maswari, Muhammad Zah bin Muhammad Yaakob, Muhammad Amirul Aldi bin Said Ahmad Shah, Muhammad Abdul Rashid bin Abdul Jalil, Muhammad Fauzi Alfian bin Rudi, Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Yusuf, Muhammad Hilman Azfar bin Muhammad Ja'afar, Muhammad Luqman Hakim bin Abdul Karim, Muhammad Nur Irwan bin Yunus, Muhammad Kaishril bin Wahab, Muhammad Saiful Rashidi bin Muhammad Rashid, Muhammad Shaiful bin Jafar, Ngui Jian Tong, Norman Ko Wen Xuan, Nur Adli bin Abdul Aziz, Phua Chia Tang, Kwek Yo Yi, So Waikit Nicholas, Tan Jing Yang, Tan Zi En, Tan Zong Hong, Thura Lin Lin Han Min, Truman Ng Jia Jun, Tune Johan Dave Bulos, Valerie Low, Wan Yao Ping, Wang Junjie, Wang Zhuoxian Jonathan, Wu Herong, Yap Zhihan Darren,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Thank you, Dr. Chong. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Mr. Ivan Neo, Executive Vice President, Operations of SIA Engineering Company, to present the following prizes. Mr. Neo, please. From the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering course, the KNH Aviation Merit Award, Chia Hao Guang. Receiving the Rolls-Royce Singapore Merit Awards are Clarence Chan Yong Jun, Krian Xia Kai En, and Ryan Kwek Tien Sing. The Alpha Line Merit Award, Kian Go Kai Wen. Receiving the Singapore Technologies Aerospace Merit Awards are Jimmy Chun Wei Ming, Tan Wei Xiang, and Wong Kok Yen. The Institute of Materials East Asia Merit Award, Satish Supia. The Festo Merit Award, Dylan Tan Zi Sin. From the Diploma in Mechatronics and Robotics course, receiving the SIG Merit Awards are Heng Meng Pei, and Muhammad Ashad Haja Munuddin. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. This year, the top 3 graduates from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering will also be receiving a Singapore Airlines aircraft model sponsored by the Airline Pilots Association of Singapore. From the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering course, the Singapore Institute of Aerospace Engineers Silver Medal is awarded to Chua Yong Chuan, the SIA Engineering Gold Medal, and the Institution of Engineers Gold Medal Award are awarded to Lo Hock An, from the Diploma in Mechatronics and Robotics course, the Quest Technology Silver Medal is awarded to Wayne Li Jingjie. The ST Kinetics Gold Medal and the Institution of Engineers Gold Medal Award are awarded to Pei Jingjie. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Mr. Neo. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this morning is Kartik Prataban, a graduate of the diploma course in aeronautical engineering. May I now call upon Kartik to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Kartik, please.
A very good morning to our guest speaker, Mr. Ivan Yeo, Principal and CEO, Mr. So Wai Wah, ladies and gentlemen. 5 years ago, I had received my extraordinarily terrible A-level results and established that there was absolutely no way that I could pursue a long-developed passion for engineering at a local university. At the end of my national service, my parents advised that I come to a Polytechnic to build my foundations before even thinking about slogging through an undergraduate engineering program. So my first few days in SP were terrible, knowing that my friends from junior college had moved on to different universities and that I'd be stuck here for 3 years. That initial sense of discontent, though, would diminish with a vast assortment of learning experiences. From seeing a computer-developed design of an aircraft model materialize with the aid of a 3D printer or laser cutter to spending time with my astronomy club gazing in awe at the rings of Saturn through a telescope. Over the course of my education here, I have been given opportunities to lead projects, go for exchanges, take part in competitions, and meet industry leaders. But when I first arrived in SP, all I wanted to do was obtain my diploma and leave. Co-curricular activities, making friends with my younger course mates, these things didn't interest me at the time. After an incredibly dull first term, I figured maybe I should try to settle in and be proactive. And I am glad I did. It has since been a truly fulfilling journey, and I have learned a great deal. Not just about my course, but about myself. Like many of you, I am very grateful for the numerous avenues for development that I have received from the school. We owe the foundations of our experience here at SP to the staff, to the lecturers who did their best to improve our learning experience by drawing on the wisdom they had received as both students and professionals, to the TSOs who took care of the extensive range of facilities that complemented our learning and ensured our safety in the labs and workshops. We owe it also to our parents for their unwavering support and the not-so-occasional nagging. When I received my university admission offer, my mom and dad congratulated me, and then they said, "Lose some weight before you go to the university." So, I am never going to escape their nagging, but their phenomenal amount of concern for me has and will always drive me forward no matter the challenges I face. Finally, we owe our experience here to each other. Staying up to do your assignments and struggling to understand concepts feels so much less daunting when you know that your friends are doing it too. So my friends, as this journey comes to a close and we leave this convention center as graduates, let us keep our minds open wherever we may go. In the words of the inventor Charles Franklin Kettering, where there is an open mind, there will always be a frontier. To the graduates of 2017, I wish you the very best in discovering your own frontiers of possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Kartik. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The academic procession will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the Plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings. Have a pleasant day.